Right then, let's dive straight in. In this quick explainer, we're going to absolutely nail one of the most fundamental concepts in IGCSE business studies, needs. Honestly, getting this right is the foundation for so many top marks later on.
We'll define the term perfectly, see how it works with a real airline, peek behind the curtain at how it's marked, link it to the bigger picture, and then wrap up with a quick quiz to make sure it all sticks. Let's get to it. Okay, first things first, let's get this definition sorted. So what is the exact word-for-word definition of needs that's going to guarantee you full marks in that exam?
The perfect Cambridge answer is this. Needs are the basic requirements for human survival. That's it. It sounds simple, but trust me, every single one of those words is vital.
And here's why those words matter so much. The examiner will give you 1 mark for saying the basic requirements, but that second, all-important mark, it comes from the key word for human survival. If you miss that phrase, you've just thrown away half the marks. Just like that. So that's the theory nailed down. But what does this actually look like in a real business? Let's take an airline, for example, to really see it in action. This really breaks it down perfectly. Just picture a Ryanair flight. Your needs over on the left are the absolute essentials for survival and, actually getting there. We're talking about safe transport, breathable air, a working seatbelt. The airline has to provide these. But everything else on the right, priority boarding, extra legroom, even getting to choose your seat, that's a want. They're nice to have, but you don't actually need them to survive the flight. Ryanair's whole business model is basically built on separating these 2 columns and charging for everything in the wants column.
Excellent example. Right. Let's switch hats for a moment. I'm the examiner now. Let's see what a good, a partial, and a fail answer look like on an exam paper. Okay, so as you can see, that 2 out of 2 answer is the one we've memorized. Now, the 1 mark answer is a common trap, something like the basic things a person must have. It sounds close, but it's missing that magic word, survival. And the 0 mark answer? This is a classic mistake. Just listing examples. Food, water, shelter. Remember, if the question asks for a definition, a list will get you no marks at all. So we know what needs are, and we know how to define them for the exam. But why is this single concept so important for the rest of the syllabus? Where does it fit in? Well, needs are literally the first domino to fall when we talk about the fundamental economic problem. It all starts with the idea that human needs and wants are unlimited. That immediately leads to step 2, scarcity, because our resources are not unlimited. And scarcity, in turn, forces everyone, businesses, governments, you, to make a choice. It all starts with needs. All right, time to put all this into practice. Let's do a quick quiz to check your understanding. Here's the scenario for you. A long-haul airline provides a blanket and a small bottle of water to all passengers. So is that airline satisfying a need or a want? Have a quick think. And the answer is needs. On a long journey, hydration and warmth aren't luxuries, are they? They become basic requirements for your well-being and, you could argue, for survival. They're not extras, they're essential. If you got that right, you have absolutely nailed this concept. Well done.